Welcome to the EZLynx course for applying commission rules to applicants or policies. For this course, you should already have your commission rules set up. In this video, I'll show you how to make sure your customers' accounts and policies are set up correctly to pay commissions. So, let's get started. First, we suggest running a report to create a list of customers with active policies to review. To do this, hover your mouse over the report icon and click on Policy Management under Report Categories. Then, click on the Policy Transaction Detail Report. Next, you'll need to add a column to this report for the producer code override to see if there's anything entered on the policy. You can do this by clicking on the Manage Columns drop-down menu and selecting Producer Code Override. Next, click on the Current Policy Status drop-down menu and make sure Only Active is selected. Then, set the date range by clicking the calendar icon for the start date or type the day your agency began with EZLynx. This is to make sure that any older policies that are active get included in the report. When ready, click View Report. Once the report generates, you can sort the report alphabetically by the account name column, if you'd like. Now, the report is ready to be used as a to-do list for applying commission rules to active applicants or policies. To apply rules created to pay at the applicant level, every active customer must have the correct producer assigned to their account. You'll want to review the customers on the report and, if you find any accounts with an incorrect assigned producer, you'll need to update that on the customer's account. You can do this by clicking the Applicant ID link to go to the customer's account. This will open the customer's overview page in a new window. Next, click on the Details tab. Then, in the Applicant Info section, click on the People icon within the Assigned Producer field. In the pop-up window, use the arrow buttons to view producers within your agency. Select the producer you'd like the customer to be assigned to. If not already selected, then click Assign. Once the assigned producer is updated, make sure to click Save at the bottom of the page. Back on the Policy Transaction Detail Report, we'll go over how to apply rules based on the policy level. These rules look at the policy's producer code field to match commission rules. For policies you want to pay this way, you'll need the correct service team member's producer code entered in the producer code override field. To see a list of your service team members and their producer codes, hover over the policy management icon and click Manage Service Team. Here, you can see the list of your service team and their codes. Back on the Policy Transaction Detail Report, review the report for policies that should pay commissions using the producer code override. If you notice a policy not showing the correct code in the producer code override column, you'll need to update it on the policy. You can do so by clicking on the Applicant ID link to go to the customer's account. On the customer's overview page, click the Policy Actions button next to the policy to be updated, then click Edit. Next, enter the service team member's producer code into the producer code override field, then click Save Policy. Back on the Policy Transaction Detail Report, we suggest saving this report by clicking the Save icon. Give it a name, then enter a description and date range, if you wish to do so. When ready, click Save. This way you can run the report again after 24 hours to ensure that all of the policies have been updated. This concludes the tutorial for applying commission rules to applicant or policies. You should now know how to run a report to see your customers, their assigned producers, and producer code overrides. You should also know where to find your service team members and their producer codes, and how to update an assigned producer and enter a producer override code on a policy. Thanks for watching.